Hey everyone, this is Annindita Palaus, and I wanted to record this short video about the difference between mindfulness and your default state. So sometimes when people hear about mindfulness, they think about the mind being full, but that is not what the mindfulness that I'm talking about. It's not about the mind being full, it's rather the opposite of it. Meaning, mindfulness is being more aware of yourself and your surroundings. It is actually a state where your mind is quite free of any other random thoughts. I read a book by Deepak Chopra, I believe it is Quantum Healing, where he mentions that there was a certain study conducted by a group of scientists who were studying human thoughts, and they realized that an average human has about 12 to 60,000 random different thoughts in a day. And they also realized that 90% of these thoughts are repetitive in nature, which means that the thoughts that I thought yesterday and day before yesterday and a week before that, a month before that, 90% of them are repetitive. So I'm repeating the same thoughts literally day in and day out. That's why mindfulness is so important versus our default state. Our default state is when we have these random different thoughts in a day, 60 to 90,000 different thoughts. And when you are more mindful, then you become aware of what these thoughts are leading towards. What is the energy or the intention behind these thoughts? How do these thoughts feel like in your body? The reason it is so important to be mindful about how these thoughts feel and what the intention behind these thoughts are is because your thoughts are creating your reality. And your emotions are like the GPS. It's like your personal navigation system. So think of it as a feedback mechanism. For example, if you're driving a car and you have no idea how much gas it has, you would not know when to fill up the gas. Your emotions are that indicator that shows you where your thoughts are taking you towards. So every single time you have a positive emotion like peace, joy, love, gratitude, appreciation, you know that you are heading towards a positive future. You're creating a positive future. Every time you feel hatred, sadness, depression, or any other negative emotion, you know that you are attracting more of that into your life. It is literally that simple. It is literally that easy. But often we are operating life from our default state, which is autopilot, which means we are not being mindful about our thoughts and our emotions. And so what happens is that we don't see the correlation between our emotions and our thoughts and what we are manifesting in our lives. And that's why meditation comes into the picture, because meditation teaches you to inculcate the habit of mindfulness. It teaches you to develop mindfulness in your day-to-day life, in your even the minutest little, even the basic activities of life. For instance, walking, eating, or just talking to a person, or just your daily work.